Hello, my name is Caitlin Moody, and I will be discussing the parameters of normal vocal quality. Specifically, I will be discussing Zemlin's 6 parameters, and I'll be using them to interpret my own speech samples, which I collected and analyzed using a software called Pratt. So to begin, normal voices differ depending on factors such as sex, age, build, culture, region, personality, degree of voice use, vocal sensations, and the health of the speaker. So a definition of a normal voice needs to encompass all of these. Also, a normal voice should be clear, the pitch and loudness should be appropriate, and the voice should not be strained or painful in any way. So the first parameter is the maximum frequency range. As we speak, the voice is flexible in pitch. If it's not, it'll sound very monotone. So for adults, the maximum frequency range should be between 2.5 and 3 octaves. And here you can see my spectrogram readout. I just read a couple sentences from the Rainbow Passage. And as you can see from that, my minimum pitch is 90.41 Hertz, and my maximum pitch is 440.233 Hertz. So that is normal. Next is the speaking fundamental frequency. So this is a measure of the average rate of vocal fold vibration during a conversation. Fundamental frequencies are pretty characteristic for children, women, and men, but they do vary a little bit depending on the size of the vocal folds. And fundamental frequencies that are higher or lower than expected will sound unnormal to us. And so for adult women, the average fundamental frequency is around 211 Hertz. So here from the same speech sample, you can see my median pitch is 210.689 Hertz, so right around that average of 211, but there is a range for women, which is 175 to 294 Hertz, and again, mine falls within that range. Next is the maximum phonation time. So this is a measure of how long a speaker can sustain a vowel in one breath before they run out of air. So someone that's unable to do this or can't sustain it for as long indicates a problem valving the airstream for speech. So the maximum phonation time for adults should be between 15 and 25 seconds. So for this, I sustained ah in my speech sample, and I was able to hold it for 20.67 seconds before running out of breath, and that's within the appropriate range of 15 to 25 seconds. Next is the minimum to maximum intensity at various fundamental frequencies. So this is a measure of the loudness of an individual speech. A person with a restricted range may sound monotone, and someone should be able to vary the intensity by a minimum of 20 to 30 decibels in the mid-frequency range. So this is that same Rainbow Passage speech sample. My minimum intensity was 29 decibels. My maximum intensity was a little bit over 74 decibels, which gives a range of 45.44 decibels, which the minimum is 20 to 30 dB. So again, this is okay. The periodicity of vibration. So the timing variability between cycles of vibration is called jitter, and perceptually that is a variation in pitch. So normal vocal fold vibration is nearly periodic, not quite, but almost. So jitter should be less than 1%. If a voice is excessively aperiodic, it may be perceived as rough or hoarse. So from this speech sample, you can see my jitter was 2.065%, which is outside the normal range, which makes sense because I haven't been feeling very well. Finally, noise generated by turbulent airflow. Turbulent airflow is generated when an obstacle interferes with vocal fold vibration, so the air isn't moving as smoothly over the glottis and results in noise. So this can be heard as breathiness, hoarseness, roughness, or any combination, and harmonic energy should be higher than noise. So for my mean to harmonics noise ratio, it's 12.911, which is normal because my harmonics are greater than noise. So here's a final overview, and thank you so much for listening.